So appreciate you being here. Welcome and welcome.
Thank you for having me. I feel good.
I want to ask if you could read that card for me.
Why do Swedish warships have barcodes on them?
Ooh, ooh, why?
So when they dock, they can Scandinavian.
Let us have that. We'll get that shit out of here. That was a good one. That was wild. Hey, what's up, Guan? Bonjour, famille. It's Bump Jonas, and I'm here with.
Sleezyworld Skyy.
I want to welcome y'all to a sit down at Sykes. Let's get started. So, I actually want to just thank you for your time, and I want to give you flowers up front. A couple of different reasons. One, congratulations. You got what is it? You got an award. What is it? 2026 upcoming. I'm probably gonna fuck it up, but the KC Defender gave you a dope ass award, and I just want to. It's not so much the award or anything behind it, so I apologize if I don't remember the title. What I think is important is that you have always put on for women. You've always put on for KC. You've always put on for, I want to say not the alt girl, but the chick that just don't give a fuck. And I think that's dope. I think that's dope. The other thing for me is that you were one of the first artists to give me an interview way back in the days when I was first starting. I was on IG Live, didn't have a studio, and you're like, yeah, I'll come on in and just talk shit with you. So
Hell yeah.
I appreciate the fact that you've always put on for KC, and you've always just been one to step out and help us rep. What's changed for you in the last 3 to 4 years? What is, I mean, just from a full scope of things, how have you grown? How have you matured? How has your flow changed? What are you doing differently? What's going on?
I feel like in the last 3 years, the main word I would use to describe the last 3 to 4 years of my life is just elevation. Like, complete turn up. I'm happy. My music is more popping. Like, it's more known in places I never thought I would be getting streamed or gaining fan bases.
Okay.
I'm more tapped in spiritually with myself.
Ooh.
I'm way more versatile and open to trying new sounds with my music. And yeah, I feel like I've gotten better at expressing myself. Me and my team lit as fuck.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I would use the word just elevate for the last 3 4 to describe that.
I like that. Now, you mentioned happy. What does happy look like for you?
I'm just enjoying my space. Like, yeah, life be life and stuff like that. But I feel like when you have so much good going on, it's like you just gotta be grateful and just
You can't even notice the bullshit.
you can't notice the bullshit.
I
You gotta
love
redo
that.
that shit.
So, for me, this is an easy question, but I have to pretend or assume like, hey, some of y'all don't know who she is, right? Bullshit. But who is Sleezyworld Skyy? What do you do and why?
I'm an artist. I make all different types of music, but I mostly do rap. And yeah, I do that shit because it makes me feel good. I can not only affect my own life, but I can impact others to feel good. And then also just spreading everything about like the process, because a lot of people be having questions and assumptions, thinking they know this and that, but they really don't know shit. But
Let's get into that. I want to talk.
Let's get into it.
One of the assumptions I would have in like the last 3 to 4 years, you have definitely elevated. You've expanded. Obviously you went from independent to signed. The main thing is though you have had like a tour life going. Like I would say the last two maybe even 3 years, immediately you just been on the road. So can you talk to us a little bit about that, the tour life itself? What are some essentials when it comes to being on the road and handling that lifestyle? And what are some things that people, may, it's not the catch-22, but things that like they assume is going to be like this. Like, no, it's not like this. There's a little bit more work going on over here. This is where the dope shit is. This is where the bullshit is.
Right, yeah. Well, I would say to even get me started on going to the tours, it's like you got to prove when you get signed, like, that they didn't make a wrong decision, or like that they're actually putting into you as much as hard as you're working. Because people look online and just think, oh damn, she on tour, they just doing this or they just doing that. It's like, no, like I had consistent nights in the studio every night. Like I didn't earn certain shit that's going on. So it's like when people see the tours and the glitz and the glam, it's like, yeah, that shit feel good. We having a ball, we kicking it, we getting paid, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that shit don't come overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like they just not, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like putting in work is important, and anything you got going on or any goal that you feel like you want to check off, you can't just think that shit just gonna come to you.
So
Like,
you just don't walk up and just even when someone takes notice and it says, "Hey, I like what you're doing. I'm going to give you the team and the system. We're going to make this work. You got a machine." That doesn't mean that you just hop right on the bus and start
right.
going.
Why are they giving you the machine? Why are they doing this? Like, you got to show you can still care for yourself, have your own motion. Like, really, you know.
Now
So
that's actually an angle that I think artists overlook a lot. They assume that all of the hard work that was done was the stuff that got you to the point of being noticed. But once it happens, there's a whole other angle over there, right?
Right. It's a whole nother level of work. That's like saying, like, when you get signed, you're going to stop working or chill. Now I can chill. Like, no. Now's the time to...
It's overdrive now.
Exactly.
Okay. So, speaking of that, did it feel like, signing getting drafted to a team type of thing, like, what was... And this isn't so much about going from independent to a signed artist, because it doesn't change you as an artist, right? You still have this professional drive. But was there a bit of, not hazing, but that rookie piece where you got to like adjust to the lifestyle? Was there a point where you had to like, oh, hold on, I got to do a little bit more here?
Definitely, because like I went from working and going to the studio after work, before work, after work, staying up, to music is my life. Like,
so
music is every day. Like, this is what I'm doing type shit. So it's like, I would say it's just important to show still who you are, but there's just steps and levels. I feel like that's where a misconstrued like thing be with people see motion but don't see the work.
The work behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some, I want to go back to tour life real quickly. First of all, you're generally a fly person, right? You guys, you and Two Eyes came in here like, but there's also the performer aspect of it, right? Like,
Definitely.
You got to be dressed and ready to, put that shit on stage, right? So what are some tour essentials? What are some things that, you're like, look, I'm out here and I got to be fly, but I got to get on that stage and tear it down. What do I have to have? What do you got to have with you?
Balance. And you got to know what fucking season you traveling,
Ooh.
all that shit. Because I tell you what, offset tour. We in Cali.
Okay.
I'm thinking hot. I'm like automatic. But I didn't necessarily think. I'm thinking spring. Like, I'm thinking it was cold, y'all.
Yeah.
So it was like, had to get new hoodies. Thank God they tapped in with motherfuckers that just got shit. We got, new shit like that. Then we got back outside tour. Sleeves. That shit, like, we traveling in the winter months. So you got to be fresh, put that shit on, it's still comfortable. So, we come in cargos, big boots, big hats, dope hoodies type shit. But
are y'all
still,
walking through with like the steam trunks type of shit? Like, because you got like 4 different seasons packed up ready to go.
Yeah, you got to have your shit. And then we got Sky Blueprint Tour. Summer months, hot. Like, you can damn near get your shit quick on the road. So I would say always keep in mind what season. And we'll check that weather app, because that shit going. That's going to show you what you need to know for the next week or whenever you traveling and shit like that.
Get your cold weather clothing where you at.
Yeah.
Don't buy no cold weather clothes in KC and then go to Chicago.
Exactly.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. So, let's tangent just a little bit. You're a big anime girl. Big like horror shows and stuff like that.
Yes.
I've pretty much finished up most of my animes. My wife is a huge horror movie buff.
Yes.
So I think we've like almost tapped out on all the horror joints. So we need suggestions. What's an anime? Like, I just finished One Piece.
Right.
My Hero Academia, I just finished that.
Yeah.
Naruto's, I'm on like my second rewatch. Like Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Fire. That's one of my favorite new school favorites.
What's something out there? What's something that we haven't heard about yet?
A classic? I want to do classic first. You got Hunter x Hunter. You can always run Hunter x Hunter back.
Okay.
And you can go classic, the 90s, or you can go 2011. I would say that I'm not caught up on Demon Slayer. I need to catch up.
Okay.
But I know Demon Slayer is just, they win awards every year. So it's like you can always turn on that shit.
Okay. So she out here with it.
Hell
okay.
yeah. And then you can go, Black Clover is fire. They finally coming out with the new season of Black Clover.
Okay.
So I would say those like my top 3. Can always turn on anytime. Like,
Okay. All right.
and it's fire.
Now, what about horror movies?
My favorite.
So, okay, hold on. Bit of a tangent because we don't go to movies anymore. People are streaming now. So, are we watching the horror shows, or are we still looking for a movie? Like, are we sitting down for 2-3 hours to get scared, or are we doing it? Okay.
I think that shit is like you still like, yes, I
Okay.
love catching a good scary thrill, like anything rated R.
Boom.
I'm in that bitch. Like I need to see it all type shit.
Heads and ears.
Yeah,
and
all the craziest shit. I'm going to that movie.
So,
Like I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. So, where I'm going with this is, how does that inform your music? Like, because you have the fly chick thing, you have the tough girl thing. So, like, I guess where does the horror and the anime and the alt goth girl, where does that come in?
It definitely goes into my style, which drips over into whatever genre I feel like creating in that time.
Okay.
So it's like, I have a good variety, I would say, of still stuff that's smooth or stuff that's more like mellow and shit like that.
Okay.
But I think it definitely, my delivery is like the main thing I would say it kind of mirrors. Cause
Okay.
like when I say some shit, I'm saying it in the most like vicious, like I'm gonna fuck you up type of way.
That's what I get about the tough girl. I'm like, yo, she's gonna put you on some style, but then she's gonna elbow you.
Exactly.
Like immediately afterward. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
I don't know what's going on.
With the furry boots at that too.
Like
So.
you never know what's coming for real.
So I want to talk about the most recent project. You just mentioned a Blueprint tour.
Yes.
The Blueprint EP is out. 2 of the songs for me that jumped out was Been Having and the birthday song. The birthday song mainly because I was not expecting that. You know what I mean? I was just like, I go off titles. So when I hear, I'm like, oh, the birthday song, cool. So she about to like pop her shit. You did, but you was snuffing the shit out of motherfuckers too. So I'm like, yo, like she woke up gang banging on birthday, bro. Like,
hey, like you never know. That's the craziest part of it. You never know what you might have to do on any day. So it's like we're still lit. We're still applying that pressure.
Shit's still happening. The grease still hot.
The grease is still hot.
So I want to ask though, on this project, I think we're at 6 or 7 tracks.
Yes, 7 tracks.
7 tracks. There's no skits, so it's just music. We're just going. First of all, like, which one was the most difficult song to work on?
The most difficult? I don't know if I would say difficult, but the one that I was just kind of like, oh, okay, let me just change everything that I was about to kind of get into.
Right.
It was when I recorded Bible. Because I was doing a whole different song, and 2 was like, I feel like you should do something like this instead. And I listened back to what I recorded, and then I listened to the beat he picked out, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, yeah, you right as fuck. And then we recorded the song, and that shit was hard as fuck. So it's like, that's a song that kind of I didn't expect to be on the tape.
Okay.
But the process of how we recorded it was so hard, and then it came out to be a fucking greaser.
So here we are.
So it made it on the tape. Oh God.
7 tracks. How many tracks overall do you think you cut before you got down to that 7?
Only that one. We was in that bitch.
Oh damn.
Yeah, we was not playing.
So okay, so
in the process
you knew what you were gonna do. You went,
Yeah.
you did it, and then boom. How did that work? How does that? Nah, hold on. Nah, I mean, I'm not saying, but like that's not how it usually works, though, right? Like most people they go in there and they're like 15-hour block, 30 songs, and they're like, okay, well these one. So did you just have an idea already? Like these were the songs that you wanted to record and have done?
Yeah, we already knew like the plan.
Okay.
Once I go over the plan with my team and we all on the same
Okay.
vibe,
Okay.
they know what I want, I know what they want to hear. Then it's like I know what to record.
So it's like you said you guys set a vision board in a sense.
Yeah.
And you have an idea of what, okay, this is what it's going to be.
This, and we running that shit. Like,
Okay.
and it depends on the kind of vibe or like the mode that I'm into. I was in a mode when I recorded Blueprint, like, this what the fuck going on type shit. Like,
Yeah.
this really what the fuck going on type shit. So
That was the energy I got from it too. Like,
yeah,
you know, I don't know if I can say it this way, but just like kind of boss bitch shit. Like,
type shit.
If you want to do it like this. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to ask. I ask every KC artist this. So I don't want to necessarily pick on you about this one, but I do want to come back to your music. But you've been a KC artist for a while now. Like, you've been really, you know, I would say going on about 5 years or so. I've not seen any beef, no political shit, nothing, none of that KC politics. So how have you avoided that? How have you been able to like not?
It's a mental thing.
Okay. She said.
You gotta choose not to fuck with that lame ass shit. Like,
Okay.
It's inevitable. Being an artist in KC, you can't not know what the fuck is going on. Like, a motherfucker can say, "Oh, I didn't see that. You saw that shit." Like, everybody saw. If you do music, it's like the internet is just crazy. It's a certain wave of shit that you're just naturally gonna see.
Okay.
When you're claiming to be anything in the Kansas City music industry, music vibe, but it's like, I just don't have time for certain shit. Like, I know what I got going on. I'm confident in that. I'm confident in my team. It's like, it's not much somebody can say to me about certain shit.
So it really, that's outside shit.
Yeah,
you see it happens, cool, good for them.
I got a bigger vision of shit than.
So
yeah.
Coming back to Blueprint though, what was your energy for this project going into the studio? When you're going, like, you obviously you talked to your team, you guys got the vision together. What was the energy or the motivation for you? Like, what were you trying to express?
Blueprint, I'm showing y'all how to do that shit. Like, This is how you record a project, no features, everything grease. Like, I feel like as an artist, like, changing your sound and mastering, it's like, yeah, you master your lanes, but it's like, once you can master switching your shit and it's still grease, like, you know, then it's like, you hit a new level as an artist by doing that. So we recorded that bitch pretty quick because we knew what we wanted.
Right.
But it was like, the first song I recorded, I think it was on my birthday, or maybe like a few days before my birthday, like going into the new year or something like that. So it's like, you just get in that mode. Like, you just get in the mode and you just lock in. Hell yeah. But I love the project. It got a little bit of everything on that bitch.
So did you have a ritual, or like how did you decompress after the project is done, you're finished? Like, how did you, obviously there's gonna be a little bit of celebration, but how did you relax? Like, this motherfucker's done.
It sounds crazy, but to celebrate that it was done, I recorded another fucking song.
See, okay.
Literally, like, I recorded another
man.
song to celebrate, like, oh my God, I just finished that other shit.
This shit.
Oh God. But it's like, I don't know, like, being an artist is so much more to me than just making the music. Like, of course, since that's my lane of artistry, it's naturally important, but it's like, it's certain shit that come with it that's just like, I needed to get that out, or I need certain people to hear this type of shit from me, type shit.
Okay. I want to ask about that because you've had a long career, right? You've is it safe to say you're like a KC veteran at this point?
Definitely.
Okay. I mean, like, you know what I mean?
I think so.
I don't want to be offensive. You're like, I got here, motherfucker.
I definitely think so,
okay.
you know. But,
okay.
You know.
So when it comes to that, how would you compare some of your older material to Blueprint, to where you are now?
I would say it's just a different type of, like, what's the word I would use? A different type of delivery is the best way I would say it. Like,
okay.
Because my other projects was more so we was taking more time to work on it, like you was kind of saying, the more traditional way of recording. But it's like going into a new project kind of, and it's like, it's different ways I lock in on different type of shit. Blueprint was just one of them ones where it's like, we know what we want to do. We getting the shit out fast.
Knock it down and be
And we
done.
just knocked it the fuck out. Versus some of my other stuff is like, sometimes I write, and then sometimes I just go in there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a mix of like
Okay.
a little bit of both type shit.
Okay. Now, when it comes to the experimentation, I just a couple more questions. I'm really enjoying this.
Hell yeah.
When it comes to the experimentation, right? Like, I guess my question there is like, who's your cosign? And that's another question that y'all are probably used to, the cosign question, right? But if you go into the studio and you're like, yo, I want to try a different flow. Like, who's a person that you might look to after you try that flow and you're like, what you think?
2 Oz.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Like, he took the most time in my craft that anybody's ever taken.
Okay.
So it's like, I respect your word, my nigga. Like, I respect you. That's what I was saying, like, with Blueprint, with the song Bible. That was like, I was recording something else, thinking a whole nother way, and he like,
Try this way.
try this, bro. Like, do it like this. And it's like other songs on other tracks and stuff like that where it's kind of, I get stuck or I'm like, what the fuck are we doing type shit? And I'm looking at him like,
What do we?
what
What you
what
think?
we thinking? Like, I don't know. But it's like, that type of shit come over time. It's like, and you got to know who you got in your corner too. Like, you can't be listening to no bullshit. Just like, people got to, I feel like when you're a real artist, like the person that's on your shoulder or playing that back role, they got to have real fucking credit. Like, can't just be your homeboy or like, you know, unless your homeboy got the real credit, then kudos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, a person can see the vision for you and still have that type of love for you. But it's like, if they want to be that type of role in your career, they got to have like something to back that shit up.
Right. You got to come substantial. You got to
Hell
actually.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I fuck with it. So, I'm gonna move off of the project a little bit. Don Toliver was just in town.
Oh my God.
And what I want to pick on with that for you, a lot of people say KC's a walk-up city. A lot of people say KC is. A lot of folks will say that KC is the stop that the bigger artists will use their sick day on. You know what I mean? Like they kind of talk shade on KC, right? Excuse me. As a performer, but also as a music fan, you go to the shows. What is a KC show like? Because you've been on both sides. Like you've been at the T-Mobile with the big shows opening up. But then you've also been at the T-Mobile watching the shows, right?
Hell
So
yeah.
what's that experience like for you? Do we show out?
I think for the right people,
Okay.
for the right artists,
Okay.
but it gotta just make sense. Like, I think the city still show out. The city definitely still pop out. Like, I feel like people that be saying that type of shit is just being lame or they not from here for real type shit. Like, you wouldn't know.
So you said it's got to be the right people.
Yeah.
So we obviously know KC loves Rihanna. We love Beyonce. We love NBA YoungBoy. Apparently, you know he got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so we definitely love Don Toliver. I didn't know KC was gonna pop out for him
Sold
like that.
out. We
Like,
showed out for Don. What?
Who's in a Playboy Cardi? So
Yeah.
it's hard for me to, if I go off of that. If I'm asking you, someone were to come to you and be like, yo, what is KC like to listen to? What are they gonna go to a show for? What are we doing? What are we listening to?
I feel like Kansas City is such a mixing pot of different type of cultures, people, backgrounds. Like, so when people are only think of one genre per se, that's when I think the count get off.
Okay.
Because it's like, yeah, it's probably a good amount of people that went to NBA YoungBoy that also went to Don Toliver. But there's also going to be motherfuckers in there that you've never seen in your fucking life, ever.
Yeah.
So it's like, it really just depends on the vibe and the person, but venues play a big part as well, because it's like, you know, it's levels to that shit. Like, certain shit ain't going to look as packed or be as lit because you got this big artist in a big venue, so it's packed. But if you book a smaller artist at, I don't know, like, a bigger venue, you know what I'm saying?
It's not gonna hit like it should. Yeah.
It's not gonna hit. But I think it's all about knowing your audience, knowing your cities.
Okay.
And it's really a mixing pot. Like, who do we just have at where do artists be? Sometimes I think Drake went. I don't know. When they be up at the Chief Stadium and shit, it's like that's another level of like stardom type shit to me.
So that goes back to the venue point, right? Like,
Right.
you got to know
arenas, clubs versus
Yeah.
different type of, theaters and
The
shit like
setup
that.
of what you really can and can't do.
Yes.
Okay. You did you know all this before or after you got signed?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Little
You done
bit
picked
both.
up some things.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. My man's over here teaching, man. You know what I'm saying? He won't get on camera, so I got to pick on him a little bit, All right. How do you decompress after a show?
Smoke me a blunt and shit, headphones, vibing. I love TikTok.
Okay.
I'll just watch, like, I don't know. It's so crazy because I literally will turn on, like, a scary movie or, like, some weirder shit, some anime or something.
Yeah.
Like, quick as hell.
It
So
just be like, that's okay.
Yeah, I just be chilling for real.
Yeah, right back to the studio.
Right back to the studio, literally. Right back to the function.
All right. Ooh. This one's a 3-way question.
Okay.
Who's more popular? SpongeBob, Lil Wayne, or Drake?
More popular?
Mm-hmm. And let me clarify that a little bit, right? Like, of these three, which one is a youngin', a middle-aged, and an old person gonna know?
Right. That's how I'm thinking about it. Like, you can go Wayne. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Like, Wayne is like one of them ones. Like,
everybody know.
You gotta know Wayne, but it's like Drake got the hook on like everybody. And SpongeBob, whether we still watch it or not, they still are dropping new episodes of SpongeBob to this day. And that came out in the 90s.
My 30-year-old daughter is quoting SpongeBob, so
it's like, and it's kid friendly, so. Damn, SpongeBob might have some shit going on.
SpongeBob is taking Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. That's a tough one. I think I would do. Okay,
okay, you want to go in order?
I'm gonna go in order.
Okay.
And I love all three of these people, these characters. But I would say Drake, just because that's Drake, bro. Like, everybody know Drake. Like, that's a worldwide thing.
Right, international and global. Don't
kill me. But then I think SpongeBob got that in the middle, and then probably Wayne. Like,
so Wayne has surpassed. Wayne has lost his spot to SpongeBob.
He ain't lose his spot. See, that's that shit. He ain't lose his spot. He ain't lose his spot. I just feel like Wayne is still Wayne. I love Lil Wayne to death, but it's like, I don't know. I think the kids, bro. I'm thinking about the new gen too. Like,
it's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
All right. We're still a either or question. Mm-hmm. Drewski or Key and Peele?
Key and Peele is like classic, but Drewski funny as fuck.
He's definitely on the come up. Like, he's here now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Drewski.
I'm
gonna go Drewski on that.
All right. Now, excuse me. I got it. This is my last question. I got to get this up out of here. But before we do that, though, I want to actually just, like, the Blueprint tour is on the way, right? Blueprint EP is out now. Mm-hmm. Are you working? This is one of those questions, like, are you that type of artist where you're already working on another project, or are you going to tour and promote? Mm-hmm. Like, how long are you going to beat us in the head with Blueprint?
Blueprint tour is still going because we still want it to keep going. We done already hit 10 cities.
Damn.
In under 30 days. Like, real road running shit. So it's like, the Blueprint tour is still going because we're still adding stuff to what we already kind of got going on. But the official, like, tour that we first dropped, we already hit them cities.
Damn.
So it's like, where we go? We went here, of course, Texas, Florida, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, St. Louis, Miami, Daytona.
God damn.
Orlando. Then we did St. Louis up the road, and then we came back, did a show at Industry Sounds.
So y'all just really just
everywhere with that
just
shit.
Beating the pavement.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So really it's time for passports.
Oh, we got them.
Okay. So we go.
Them is in still. Okay. Yeah, we about to really get that shit going, Mother Russia shit for real.
Ooh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. And so basically you're just focused on the touring. We get to jam this for a good while.
Hell yeah.
Before the next project, right? We got a little bit of time.
A little bit. Look. I mean a little bit of time. Like, I want y'all to really drop y'all hardest shit right now so we can, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So I want to hear it. Like, let's really get into it. So I'm giving y'all time. I just dropped Blueprint I'm giving everybody their time, man. I'm giving everybody their time.
So look, before I get
I'm just saying.
before I get us up out of here, I do have to ask the question I ask everybody.
Mm-hmm.
When it's all said and done, when the blueprint has been read and they've listened to it and they figured out the secrets that you're willing to let them have, what is it you want the fans, the foes, the new folks, old folks, what do you want them to walk away with as far as the Sleezyworld Skyy experience?
The vibe is always empowerment and fuck with or hating anything got to say about anything. I feel like that's my overall message with my music is confidence. So whether you fuck with me or not, when you listen to that shit, you still gonna be like, damn, I kind of feel better about myself. So I feel like that's really like what I want people to go away from after listening to a project or even a single.
Right.
If somebody just listened to one song by me, I still want them to be like, you know what, that was hard. And I get kind of what she was saying here and here and here. And I kind of feel better about this. You can listen to any of my songs. You'll be able to connect to something. So I feel like that's my big thing. I like to make people feel good through my art.
All right, hold on. Blueprint, elevator pitch. One song off of Blueprint that you want the folks to go and listen to right now.
I got two favorites.
Okay.
You got to listen to both. It's just what it is. It's like a package thing. So you got to hit Blood Diamonds. You can't miss it. First track on the EP, and then you got to hit Blueprint. Like, it's a track called Blueprint on Skyy Blueprint, of course. So those are my top two. Blood Diamonds, Blueprint.
Y'all heard it. Go get your Easter eggs. Then go back and make sure you drop a review, drop a comment, all that good shit. And then make sure you cop the merch and check the tickets for wherever she's at.
Everywhere.
And just go do that, all right? Now, look, I got to get us up out of here. Pump Jonas with none other than
Sleezyworld Skyy.
As I always say, y'all, love yourself like you try to love the world. Do something to earn your place in the world this week. And just be some dope motherfuckers. Y'all have a good one. Peace.